3 times in the past year in my travels, I have seen something unusual. In the wooded area in the small town of Louis Berry, it looks like a Texas stilt walker. Driving home late one night, I noticed something walking on the road. It was very tall looking, over 6 feet, and very thin, either in black jeans or a black coat or a very closely trimmed black fur coat. Its face did not have a muzzle, but it was flat like a humanoid. His face was also black. It walked briskly on 2 legs, and as I approached it, dropped down and quickly ran across the road in front of me. I saw the thing a second time, a few months later, running down the road on all 4s before it ran into the corn on the side of the road. The third time it was just a glimpse of a shadow, but it seemed to be the same shape, so I'm not so sure. Without giving a full description, I mentioned it somewhat vaguely on Facebook. 2 other people described the appearance and behavior exactly. One spotted it almost exactly where I did, the other spotted about 6 to 7 miles away. A user responds with their story. My mom and sister have always been the truth-telling type. I wasn't there to experience it firsthand, and honestly I probably would have been too young to care, but they have a similar experience. My mother was driving my sister, who was younger than I was at the time, 5 or 6, home from our dance studio. It was just beginning to get dark. They were going down a dirt road in the middle of nowhere in Michigan, and both of them swear they saw a Black Panther-like figure jump across the hood of their vehicle. They were traveling about 30 miles per hour, but the thing just took off and ran up an incline on the side of the road into the woods. They were both fairly shaken up about it, and my mother was practically in tears when I heard her describe it to my dad. Now that you mention it, I have another story relating to this that dates back quite a while ago. I'll continue if anyone wants to hear it. No one responded, and the user did not tell their story. Another encounter from the fall of 2012 reads, I was born in and I still live in Louis Berry, Pennsylvania. Most nights than not, I'll drive up to New Cumberland for a cold beer and some darts. And one night in October 2012 was no different. On the return trip and not long after midnight, I was headed east towards Louis Berry. I saw someone walking towards me on the side of the road. Granted, it was late, but it was pretty warm October, so it wasn't out of the question that someone might be walking down the road. The strange thing was quite tall, 6'6" or taller, and very thin indeed. With seconds of looking at him, I noticed that he appeared to be dressed in entirely black pants, a tight-fitting black trench coat, very, very dark skin, and short dark hair. He either limped or had difficulty walking. As I debated slowing down, maybe somebody was in an accident, he dropped to all 4s and quickly skipped across the road in front of me. He has a face that was, as I said, pitch black and a cross between a man and a dog, and then he was gone.